Imagine a day unlike any other. The heavens cracked open, not with rain, but with something far more profound. A roar echoed across the globe, shaking mountains, stirring oceans, and piercing the very soul of the earth. Clouds churned, not by wind, but as if stirred by a divine hand. Lightning wasn't just a flash, it was a signal, a warning, tearing through the darkness to reveal glimpses of a power humanity had long forgotten. This was the heavens themselves descending, a cascade of celestial judgment and mercy woven together. Those who dared to look up saw more than just a storm. They saw the presence of God in motion. Angels moved with breathtaking precision, their wings like blades of light slicing through the clouds. The world below trembled, sensing that time itself was bending to witness this sacred, terrifying event. Rivers swelled, oceans roared, and the skies wept torrents that washed away the familiar. But amidst this apparent chaos, a quiet order emerged, a pattern known only to the realm above. This was a planned outpouring, a manifestation of heavenly will, carrying messages meant to awaken the hearts of humanity. Yet, not all were witnesses. Some slept, indifferent. Others were too small in spirit to see the divine orchestration. But the heavens don't wait for our attention. They poured their revelation anyway. Every drop carried knowledge, every gust of wind whispered prophecy, and every flash of light illuminated paths once hidden in shadow. On the ground, prophets trembled. Dreams turned into visions and visions into warnings, and in their fear, a singular truth emerged. This wasn't punishment, but revelation. Hidden truths, long buried beneath layers of time and sin, were now surfacing. The past, the present, and the future were colliding in a spectacular celestial display. The ancient mountains, silent witnesses to history, remembered. They recalled the prayers of saints and the covenants made with the guardians of earth. In this great outpouring, those memories were reawakened. Every stone, every tree, every breath of air pulsed with the energy of heaven itself. Humanity, in its arrogance, often forgets the rhythm of the cosmos. But on this day, that rhythm was impossible to ignore. The celestial deluge carried not just water, but energy, light, and wisdom. The ground drank it in, the oceans absorbed it, and the air carried its essence to every corner of the globe. Angels descended, not as warriors, but as guides. They illuminated paths of righteousness, warning against pride, greed, and deception. Those who chose to see, to listen, to understand, were granted visions of what could be if only humanity would awaken. Those who resisted felt the immense weight of the heavens, a pressure that challenged every thought, every choice, and among the clouds, unseen yet all-powerful, the voice of God spoke. Not in words, but in a resonance, a vibration that pierced the soul. Those attuned to the divine frequency felt it as awe, as fear, as love, as an undeniable call to awaken. No scripture, no human teaching could ever fully capture this moment. It was beyond our imagination, yet it touched every heart willing to receive it. Time itself seemed to warp, hours and centuries intertwined. Events unfolded across the world, all connected by invisible threads of divine orchestration. Kings and paupers, sages and sinners, all felt the tremor of the heavens as the celestial waters descended, altering the very fabric of existence. As the cosmic revelation continued, long-hidden secrets began to surface. Ancient relics shone with renewed energy. Forgotten scriptures whispered messages on the wind. Star alignments revealed maps of destiny. Even the creatures of the earth moved with a new awareness, guided by instincts sharpened by the heavenly outpouring. The heavens didn't just touch the earth, they imprinted upon it. Rivers became conduits of wisdom, mountains became altars of insight, and the skies themselves painted patterns for those with eyes to see. This single event would echo across generations, leaving its mark not just in history, but in the spirit of humanity itself. A veil was lifted. We caught glimpses of the divine plan, of paths previously hidden, of judgments long delayed, and of mercies carefully measured. It was a day of revelation, a day of awakening, a day the very soul of the earth was touched by the divine hand. No heart remained untouched. Some were filled with fear, others with awe, and many with a newfound hope. And those who dared to walk the paths revealed by the heavens were given a glimpse of a destiny intertwined with the celestial order. Lessons of humility, vigilance, and devotion were inscribed not on tablets of stone, but upon the very essence of life itself. The earth shivered under the weight of this revelation. Where there were once simple fields, now rivers of shimmering light coursed through the land, carrying messages in their flow. Every ripple seemed intentional, as if the earth itself had become a canvas for divine communication. Cities, once bustling with mundane concerns, fell silent. People lifted their eyes, their hearts pounding with the understanding that something far greater than themselves had arrived. Everyone, from merchants to priests, witnessed the grandeur and felt the same truth. Our world is far more fragile, far more sacred than we ever imagined. Lightning struck not to destroy, but to illuminate. Ancient structures, hidden in shadow, now revealed hidden writings and sacred seals. Prophecies from ancient texts, long considered mere allegory, unfolded in reality before their very eyes. The ocean itself responded. Waves rose in intelligent shapes, mimicking celestial constellations. Whales sang in patterns never before heard, as if carrying messages across the waters. Birds flew in formations that traced divine symbols, signaling both warning and guidance. Nature itself had become a messenger, and within this vast display we were all forced to confront ourselves. Some cowered in fear and regret. Others opened their hearts, ready to receive understanding. Nations paused their wars, leaders reconsidered their paths, and individuals felt an awakening deep within their spirits. The heavens demanded our attention, and the pull was irresistible. Hidden forces stirred. Ancient entities, long dormant, sensed the surge of divine energy. The spiritual realm, usually hidden, became visible through the fabric of our world, allowing glimpses of beings and realities beyond our comprehension. Yet through all the turbulence, there was a profound clarity. The purpose was not chaos, but revelation. Every drop of rain, every flash of light, every vibration carried a lesson for humanity. Humility before the divine, vigilance against corruption, and readiness for the age to come. Those who listened, who observed, who opened themselves to the flow, were given glimpses of eternal truths. As the storm finally began to calm, the world was forever changed. Landscapes that had been mundane now bore markings of divine passage. Rivers glowed faintly with celestial light. Nothing would ever be the same again. History had been rewritten, not in books, but in the living memory of the earth itself. This day became a tale told across generations, a story of power, awe, and divine intent. The lesson was clear. The heavens are not silent observers. They are active participants in our destiny. Those who heed their message will find guidance and protection. The earth had been touched, humanity had been challenged, and the heavens, having delivered their revelation, began to retreat. Not in absence, but in preparation for the next chapter. This was not just an event, it was an awakening, a calling, a demonstration of the intimate connection between the Creator and creation. And for those willing to see, hear, and understand, it was a gift beyond measure. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If this story resonated with you, please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel for more explorations into the profound and the divine. Stay curious, stay awake.